The seasons turn, and the frozen highway thaws into a flowing one. In summer, the great rivers become the lifelines. For remote communities, these barges are everything, bringing supplies for the year, connecting them to the outside world. This river journey leads to the heart of modern Yakutia. Yakutsk, the largest city built on continuous permafrost, a city on stilts, an engineering marvel where every foundation is a delicate negotiation with the frozen ground beneath. If the permafrost melts, the city sinks, so the buildings must float above it, allowing the cold air to circulate. Here, scientists work to predict the future of the city, a future tied directly to the stability of the ice. Their laboratory is the Earth itself, an underground tunnel that offers a direct window into the planet's frozen heart.
In the city, the brief summer brings a bounty of fresh food, a vibrant contrast to the winter's frozen diet.
The treasures of the permafrost are also rewriting history. Yakutsk is home to the world's greatest collection of mammoth remains. This incredible preservation has sparked a new scientific frontier and a profound question. Could the mammoth walk the earth again? For the young people of Yakutsk, life is a blend of ancient heritage and a hyper-connected modern world. A new generation of artists is finding its voice, drawing on the deep roots of their culture to create something new. But in Yakutsk, as everywhere in this land, winter always returns, and the city transforms into a fortress of light. The people of Yakutsk don't just endure the winter, they celebrate it, transforming the cold into a medium for art and light. But there is another side to modern Yakutia, a story not of survival, but of immense wealth, drawn from the frozen earth. This is Mirny, a city built around one of the largest man-made holes on Earth, the heart of Russia's diamond industry. For decades, this pit produced billions of dollars in diamonds, a spiral staircase into the planet's diamond-bearing mantle. The machines that work here are giants, built to haul hundreds of tons of diamondiferous earth from the depths. Inside the processing plants, a mountain of earth is crushed and sifted, all to find a handful of tiny, precious stones. From tons of rock comes this, the raw material of desire, a stone born of immense pressure, deep within the earth. This is a company town, a place where every aspect of life is dominated by the giant hole next door. The work is hard, the winters are long, but for the miners, it offers a chance at a different kind of life. The open pit is now silent. The diamonds near the surface are gone, but the hunt has not stopped. A world of hardship and labor, all to create these symbols of luxury, so far removed from their violent origin. Diamonds are not the only treasure beneath the permafrost. This is the power of Siberia, a gas pipeline stretching thousands of miles. Vast industrial complexes have risen from the taiga, transforming the landscape and the future of the region. A constant fire in the frozen darkness, a symbol of the immense energy being unlocked from beneath the ice. For many young people, this new industrial world offers opportunities their parents could never have dreamed of. But this progress comes at a cost, a collision of two worlds, two different ways of seeing the land. For the elders, who remember a time before the pipelines, the future of their nomadic life is uncertain. The wealth extracted from the ground does not always stay clean. The fragile Arctic ecosystem is vulnerable to pollution. Scientists and local activists are fighting to monitor the impact and to protect the land for future generations. The resource boom is fueling rapid growth. The cities are expanding, drawing more people from the traditional villages. But for every new development, an older way of life fades, leaving ghost villages scattered across the taiga. Two worlds, two economies, two futures existing side by side in this one vast land. The challenge for the next generation is to navigate this new world without losing the old one. Because beneath the industry and beyond the cities, the taiga remains, ancient, silent, and powerful. To leave Yakutia is to leave a world of profound contradictions, a place that challenges every notion of home. It is a land of immense scale, both in its geography and its history, in its beauty and its challenges. From the modern cities to the most remote camps, the defining character of this land is the same. It is a spirit of endurance, a strength born not in spite of the cold, but because of it, a resilience passed down through bloodlines and stories, a knowledge of how to live in the heart of winter. It is a world built from ice, from crystals of impossible delicacy and of unimaginable power. A land of darkness that gives birth to the most brilliant light, a place of extremes. To live here is to see the invisible. The seasons change, the people adapt, the industries boom, but the land, in its heart, remains. A story written in ice. A testament to the enduring power of nature. It is a world that few will ever see. A reminder of the wildness that still exists on our planet.
A frozen kingdom at the top of the world. The pole of cold.
Beyond the cities, beyond the camps, lies the true heart of Yakutia, a wilderness ruled by its original masters. To find them, we need a guide who speaks the language of the snow, a tracker who reads its silent stories. He is searching for a ghost, a phantom of the taiga, rarely seen but always felt, the Amur tiger. Finding the tiger requires more than skill. It requires technology and an immense amount of patience.
And after weeks of waiting, the ghost appears, a magnificent male, deep in its winter territory.
The largest cat in the world, perfectly adapted to the planet's harshest winter. A true symbol of Siberian wilderness. In this world of cold, every calorie is precious. A successful hunt is the only thing that matters. When summer unlocks the rivers, another giant awakens. The Yakutian brown bear, driven by an urgent need to fatten up.
The annual salmon run is a brief window of plenty, a feast that will determine survival through the coming winter.
For her, this feast is not just for herself. It is the fuel needed to raise the next generation.
Further north, on the open tundra, lives a true relic of the Ice Age, the muskox. Their survival strategy is a masterpiece of cooperation, a living fortress of horn and wool against the ever-present wolf. With a coat 8 times warmer than sheep's wool, it is built to outlast the cold and its enemies.
In the high peaks of the Verkhoyansk Range, life exists on the edge. The snow sheep, masters of the vertical world. Their agility is breathtaking. A life lived in a world of open air and sheer rock. Even in the depths of winter, the skies are not empty. They are ruled by magnificent hunters.
In the deepest cold, the air itself crystallizes.
These floating crystals can play tricks with the light, creating pillars that seem to connect the earth and sky. But the beauty of the cold has a terrifying face. The purga, a blizzard with the power to erase the world.
Here, even the most powerful forces are captured by the cold.
For some, this frozen world is not an obstacle, but the ultimate playground, a vertical challenge of skill and nerve. But the most dramatic phenomenon is a new one, a wound opening in the earth. The locals call it the gateway to the underworld. This is the world's largest permafrost crater, a direct, terrifying result of a warming climate, and it is growing fast. As the walls retreat, they expose a lost ecosystem. the perfectly preserved remains of Ice Age animals, a gateway not to the underworld, but to a warmer future. A future this frozen land is not prepared for.
It is a world of brutal famine and fleeting feast. A cycle of hardship and abundance, in constant motion.
The snow may seem empty, but it is a page on which the story of the night is written. And in this land of frozen life, there are miracles of survival that defy belief. The Siberian salamander. It can freeze solid for decades, its heart stopped, its blood turned to ice, and then, with the thaw, simply walk away.
For the scientists who work here, it is more than a job. It is a mission to document this world.
To understand its secret movements, and to protect it before it's too late. A race against time. This is the great stage of the North, where the dramas of survival play out, under a celestial fire. Every creature here is a masterpiece of evolution, a living sculpture, shaped by the wind and the cold. The permafrost is not just a record of the climate. It is a perfect, frozen graveyard of life itself. It is a world that still has a voice. A wild song that echoes across the silence of the snow. But no matter how long or how deep the winter, the promise of life is never extinguished. It simply waits. Waiting for the return of the sun. Waiting for the return of warmth. What does it mean to be from a place like this? A place of such profound beauty and such profound challenge. It means to have a different understanding of strength, a different relationship with the world, held in your very hands. To travel the road of bones is to travel through time, through seasons of life and epochs of ice. It is to witness ways of life that are vanishing, and to see the immense forces that are reshaping this land, and to meet the people who must build a future here. A future that honors the past, but embraces change. It is a land of impossible beauty, a beauty that asks for nothing but respect, that demands nothing but resilience.
For the children born into the cold, this is not a harsh world. It is simply home.
Release. A home of crystal and light, of profound silence and of enduring strength. A world that gets under your skin and into your soul. The unforgettable spirit of the pole of cold.